Righto, yeah, back out in the creek again, and we've had some rain, so this is good. So I do have a bit of water in here now. So I might attempt to use my highbanker. Where I've been digging in here, it's reasonably deep. So I'm going to probably sit the pump in there, and I'll have to set the highbanker up here just so the silt doesn't all go down and clog me pump. But I do have two pumps, so I'll use the older pump. But yeah, unreal. Been waiting for this for a long time, so I'll get the highbanker set up and then we'll work out where we're going to dig. Yeah, so I've got the highbanker set up now. I am running my old pump. It's a 2,000 gallon pump. It's a bit slower than the 3,000 one I normally use, so we'll just feed it through a bit slower, I guess, but it saves double handling it. I can just do everything here rather than go up to the dam and wash it through. So I'm going to do a few test spots, but I'm probably just going to keep going just because it's soft as well. I'll probably just might get rid of most of this mound here. I don't want to destroy my dam wall there, so I'll be mindful of that. But I'll probably just get down a bit lower here and we'll, I don't know, we'll do about half an hour's worth and then we'll see where we're at. But then I definitely will test maybe some other areas along here, just test pan, and then I can fill a bucket or two and bring it up and run it through. So we'll get stuck into it. Righto, I've been going for about an hour now. I have done a few tests in certain spots. In here, I tested a bit in there and I wasn't really getting anything at all. I did run a few buckets through, but then I thought I better test this, and I did a test pan. I got nothing, so I'm not going to even bother there at the moment. I tried up in this wall here and I got a few specks for about a quarter of a pound or something like that, so I thought, righto, that'll do. And then I did a bucket and then I checked my top mat, and yeah, I got 5 or 6 specks as well. So I'm just going to keep chipping away at that bank. The pump's a bit noisy, the bearing's almost gone. It's because I have used it in these situations before, and it's no good for your bilge pumps to have all the silt and crap going through it. They don't last, so that's why I'm using the old pump, so I don't destroy my new pump. So alright, we'll keep going, fire it up. I am getting pretty good flow in there. Probably putting about a shovel at a time in it, and just sort of helping it through. But you can hear the pump's pretty noisy, so I don't know how long that'll last. So hopefully I can get a bit done before it shits itself. So I'll keep going at this mound, and yeah, we'll see where we're at. Alright, I've probably done about 4 or 5 buckets now. I've been doing about 10 shovels and then cleaning the top mat out into the bucket. So you can see I'm pretty well getting through that mound. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just making a bit of a pile there, just hacking it all out of that bank, making a pile, and then just running it through, and then just washing it through the bucket. So I thought I'd just test the top mat, and I'm still on a little bit of gold. I'll see if I can zoom in. You can see there's a few nice little bits there. So yeah, not a lot, but you know, you never know. We'll just keep going in there and hopefully we can get a bit more. See how we go. Probably done about 8 buckets or so now, I think. I've sort of lost track a little bit. But you can see I've taken a fair chunk out of that hill there and I've run it through. A lot of clay balls and stuff like that, which I haven't sort of bothered breaking up, but when I've finished digging, I'm just going to go through my pile and just, you know, break up some of those clay balls, because they will clog up the matting, the clay. So I'll just let the balls run out the back, and then I'll just break them up last and put them through. But just wondering where to go now. I'm probably gonna go a bit higher and up into this bank. I will do a few little test pans first, just to get a rough idea. But other than that, it's probably going to do me today. Pump's still going. I don't know how, but it's still going. So yeah, I might just target some of this bank here, a few little test pans, and then yeah, we'll put it down into a pile here and we'll run that through, and then we'll call it a day, I think. But anyway, we'll do that and see what happens. See if we can get some more. So yeah, just dug into here and just did a test pan then, just the one test pan. And yeah, found a nice little bit. So It's not a bad sized little bit either. So we'll run all this through, and hopefully there's some more like that in there. So that's a bit higher up than where I've been. So I don't know, maybe fewer pieces, but bigger bits. We'll see. We'll keep going. So I finished up now. The water was getting a bit too silty and it was starting to block the jets on the Highbanker, so it was just too much hard work trying to keep them unblocked and keep going, but I've had enough anyway. So yeah, I did probably 8 or 9 buckets out of that lower bit, and then I probably did another, I don't know, maybe 4. So yeah, maybe 15 in total, I'm not sure. It's a bit hard to keep track when you're just shoveling it in. But we did get a few good little bits in there in the test pans, so you know, it shouldn't be hard to beat the 0.05 like I did last week. So we'll go and wash it up now, and hopefully we can get some more rain in the next week or so and just clean it out a bit for me as well, and then I can just go again. But I probably will just keep going up. I'll depend on the result of these two. I have got them separate, the lower bit and the higher bit, so we'll find out next week on which was richer. I'll let you know then. So we'll go wash it up and hopefully we can get a bit.